Roadrunners. Today is Wednesday, March 17th, 2021. Please stand, face the flag on your screen, and say the pledge with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Pause now for a moment of silence and let's think about your wonderful St. Patrick's Wednesday. Thank you very much. And yes, today is St. Patrick's Day. So, did you remember to wear some green today? I'm wearing my green, and I hope that you remember to wear yours. Boys and girls, we have so much going on. I want to thank you, those of you who were able to go out to Chick-fil-A on last night and be a part of our Spirit Night. Thank you for driving through and picking up dinner at Chick-fil-A. It was a great event, and we appreciate your support. And again, as I mentioned, a portion of your proceeds go back to the school. So thank you so much for making that happen. And thank you to your parents for remembering to bring you out to Chick-fil-A. We really appreciate that. Don't forget that parents, I want to remind you that on tomorrow night we'll be having our PTO meeting. So make sure you join. PTO is free, but we need your ideas and we'd love to have you there. So please consider being a part because you're already a member, but we'd love to have you be a part of PTO and just learn more about how you can support your students' classroom and the school as a whole. Now, boys and girls, I'm reminding you of a couple of announcements. The first one is to remind you that this is for our virtual students. Please remember that you can still check out library books. So, virtual students, if you book online and reserve your books online by today, then you can still pick them up tomorrow between 9:30 and 1:30. So again, if you're virtual and you want to check out a library book, you can still do so by reserving your books online. Don't forget to go to the website and click on the media page, and you will be directed as to how to reserve your library books, and they'll be made available for you. And your parents can drive by, and you can pick them up on Thursdays. And speaking of Thursday, let me remind you that this Thursday is our Q4 virtual pickup. So we really would like for all of our virtual students to come through and pick up your Q4 materials, but we also would like for you to be able to pick up something really important in your Q4 package, and that is your Share Your Story package. So your book that you're going to publish your story is in that Q4 materials pickup packet. So make sure you come by on tomorrow and pick up your Q4 materials. Your parents can do that between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Just drive through the front drive-through, call the school when you get there, and someone will bring your things out to the car just for you. Now, let's move on to some shout outs because we love this part of our announcements. And boy, do we have some shout outs for you. I first want to shout out all the kids that joined the tutoring program on last night. I was able to jump in and see who was there, and boy, we had a lot of kids there. It was fantastic. You never know when I might show up and pop in just to see what you're doing. And I definitely want to thank you for joining and being there on time, dropping in, spending the whole time doing your 20 to 25 minutes and learning as much as you can because that's what it's all about. So thank you for being a part of that tutoring program because it's there to help you get better and better at math. Our first shout out goes to Miss Bailey's second grade, and she wishes to shout out the following students: Melvin Indweke, Caleb Caudry, Zion Manley, Timothy Settles, and Alessandra Diaz. She wants to shout you out for attending the second grade math tutoring session yesterday for over an hour. You encouraged each other while solving math problems, and you studied your bar graphs. You are magnificent mathematicians who really showed your Timothy pride, and Miss Bailey is so proud of you. So thank you for attending. The next shout out goes to Miss Kephardt's students, and she wants to shout out the amazing students that came out for the tutoring session on Tuesday. She said, we had so much fun. We laughed, we learned, we practiced our fractions, and it was so much fun. And I especially want to shout out my scholars, Jordan Mayfield and Joshua Ransom. Keep up the hard work, scholars. I see your dedication. And I see that hard work, and I'm so proud of you. So thank you, Miss Kephardt, for shouting out those students. Now, this next one comes from Miss Barnett's kindergarten class, and she would like to shout out the B and J Bubblegum Brain class. She says you all exceeded the math assessment expectations. adding and subtracting problems and making Wednesdays magical on our virtual field trips. Your teachers love you. And they also want to shout out Ms. Gentle for coming in and assessing with no hesitation. We love you, Miss Gentle. That is so fantastic. Thank you, Miss Barnett and Miss Johnson, for that awesome shout out. The next shout out goes to Miss Capra's third grade class. Miss Capra wants to shout out those third graders who've been so dedicated in learning about fractions and sticking with it even when it got a little hard. Your hard work is showing up in your exit tickets and your math quizzes. Thank you so much, third graders. Now, I do have a shout out for Miss Robson's third grade class. She wants to shout out her class for working really hard in math. You've been working so hard on fractions, and your hard work has paid off on the mid-module assessment. Miss Robson says, my third graders are truly rock stars and they work so hard every day. Way to go, Miss Robson's third graders. This next one goes to Miss Taylor's fifth grade math class, and it comes from Mrs. Lane. She would like to shout out this class for their hard work and struggle to figure out the difficult problems. She was so impressed. Everyone grew as a mathematician on Tuesday. So you guys really rock. Thank you so much for that hard work, Miss Lane says. And we'd like to give a shout out from Miss Novak to Miss Cowan's third grade class. She says that you guys are doing such a great job with the new substitute, Mrs. Hulse, and you've rocked out and been so helpful. And Miss Novak says she could not be more proud. So thank you so much for that awesome work. Woo! Those were a lot of shout outs, but thank you guys. I love it. Keep them coming because these are the things that make our learning so much fun. And we appreciate you for shouting each other out, and especially for working so hard. Well, boys and girls, those are the announcements I have for today. Don't forget, if you're face to face, we'll be back on again tomorrow, and you need to bring your devices back to school. And for those of you who are virtual, please remember to continue to charge your devices and log on time because we're looking for you every single day. It's very important that you're connected with us every day because learning is fun, and without you, there's no learning happening. So we really need you here. Boys and girls, remember to show your pride. Be patient, respectful, independent, determined, and encouraging. And we'll see you guys around. Happy St. Patrick's Day and just have an awesome Wednesday. See you later.